This is Crystal Fenn with MedPage Today here at the San Antonio Breast Cancer Symposium, where researchers have reported that despite all the outcry over mammography guidelines, many women still aren't getting screened. Dr. Milena Subar of Medco Health Solutions presented the results at a press conference here.
So when the U.S. PS Task Force came out with their recommendation, there was a loud outcry, and we heard, don't take away my right or ability to have a mammogram regularly. So we thought we would look in our database at Medco and see really what are women doing? What is the compliance with the guidelines? So we looked into our medical claims database and looking particularly at women who did not have a prior history of breast cancer. So it was a non-cancer population, age 40 and older, who were continuously eligible. So they had continuous insurance coverage over the entire 4-year period.
But even in this population that might be expected to have the best chance of mammography adherence, the rate was far from universal.
The mammography screening on an annual calendar year basis was approximately 50%, as shown on this table. There was a slightly higher utilization of mammography in the 50 to 64 group, where all of the guidelines recommend regular screening. But what we wanted to do after this is really look at the pattern of use over time. All of the recommendations recommend at least every other year. So looking over an entire 4-year period, how many mammograms did women get in this particular data set? And I'll focus really on the lower half of this slide. Women who had 2 or more mammograms in 4 years. So those would be the women who had biennial screening or more. It was only 60% among the entire data set of about 1.5 million women age 40 and older.
Subar suggested a few different reasons for the high rate of non-adherence to mammography guidelines.
But I think there could be some confusion about what to do. Guidelines are not all the same. And I'm not here to talk about which guideline is better. That is not something we looked at, just compliance with any guidelines. And I think it's possible women are saying, what should I do? There are concerns about cost, not in this population, but in general, about the procedure itself, fear, access. Even when you have insurance coverage, you have to make sure that the procedure is accessible and women have availability in their geographic location and at the time that they can make it. And also, although not indicated on this slide, it's just remembering to do it. We're all very busy and we need to make sure that we put it on our calendars on a regular basis.
Overcoming these barriers to boost mammography rates may take education of both patients and physicians, according to Subar. Here at the San Antonio Breast Cancer Symposium, I'm Crystal Fenn, MedPage Today.